Hi guys, I am Sam from Careers Portal, and today I'm going to be sharing a few student budgeting tips because it's cold outside and the bank accounts, they're also kind of cold. It's getting freezing. We need to know how to spend better, we need to know how to save better. So we basically put together 3 apps that you can use and download and help you save, and then 3 tips that'll help your saving, your spending, and ultimately your budgeting. Okay, now that we've got the YouTube introduction out of the way, we can begin. The first app is Quillo. Quillo is great because it's all about textbooks. You get to university, you're so excited, all these new courses, and then a textbook costs over 1,000 Rand. It is crazy. With Quillo, you can buy and sell secondhand textbook, which just solves so many issues. And the best thing about Quillo is that you can get up to 70% off of that original textbook price. Saving your time, saving your money, Quillo. That's not their slogan, it might be after this video. Again, it's a very easy, simple process. I'd advise using it 100%. The next app is 22/7, and this is an investment and budgeting app that has been created by Old Mutual. What is so key about this is that it actively tracks your spending through linking your bank account. It's not just you sitting there at the start of the month saying, I hope I only spend 1,000 Rand on groceries this month, and then we all know it's 5,000 Rand plus trips, plus the movies. It just gets out of hand. So 22/7 does all the legwork for you, especially if you're not mathematically inclined, and puts out a clear path of how you're going to budget and track your budgeting and spending for the month. So that's extremely valuable as a student. The third and final app that we're going to discuss today is Varsity Vibe. And Varsity Vibe is fantastic because it is a student discount app. Before we get into all the savings you can make with Varsity Vibe, it's important to note that this service is only for registered students. It also has an annual fee of 200 Rand, but this pales in comparison to the amount of money that you'll save. And what I love about Varsity Vibe is that it offers discounts on basically everything, from plane tickets to gym memberships to fast food. You can get a Kauai wrap for 20% off on certain days. You can fly to Joburg with Lyft. It's truly exciting and it is worth taking advantage of. Now that we've covered the 3 apps that you can use, we're going to change the pace slightly and talk about some basic budgeting tips. And the first one that I like to use is thrifting. And thrifting is a fancy term for buying second-hand clothing. And why this is important is that 1, you save tons of money, 2, vintage is cool, it's trendy, and 3, you save the planet. So you're doing so much good by just buying secondhand and you're saving money, which is what this whole video is about. Cool, now that you've got your cool secondhand clothes on, it's important to have fun, and let's be honest, students have fun with drinking. So don't just be a fool, go drink at happy hour, save money. I will warn you though, the more happy hours you go to and the more you drink, the worse you become at saving, but that's up to you. Now that we've covered drinking, it's important to be well fed, and we all know that cooking is tough. But paying for takeouts is tougher. It's not good. It's not good for your bank account. So that's why I use whatsfordinner.co.za. Like all these apps and things we've discussed today, they're no paid promotions. These are just tools and tricks that you can use to save money. And what's awesome about whatsfordinner.co.za is that not only do they provide recipes for a wide array of foods, including South African cuisine, but they also provide menu planners. And that's cool because you can plug in what sort of budget you have, what you're feeling, what are your dietary requirements. Everyone can't eat gluten all of a sudden, everyone's vegetarian, and that's awesome because you can plug that into this app and it'll work it out for you. So no more umming and ahhing and ending up on Uber Eats or takeaways. You can now just make your own food. Hey, you might even impress your Tinder dates while you're at it. Alright, there we go, 3 tips, 3 apps, and now you can begin your savings journey. If you are interested in career-related articles, topics, blogs, and interviews, check all of our stuff out at Careers Portal. There's a host of things not only helping you prepare for interviews, get internships, learn how to save. We've got a lot of stuff, and I'm sure it'll be very interesting for you, especially if you're a student and especially if you're looking to make that jump into the working world. That's all for now.